our recording steps from lovely Lewis because this is where we live, sell, and play every single day. So grab a beach chair, kick off your flip-flops, and let's dive in.
You know, I have a saying that I like to tell people, and that it's always sunny at the beach. And everybody just kind of looks at me funny.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I feel like we live in a resort community where people come to have fun.
Yes.
And so it should always be sunny. We do, however, experience some occasional instances of liquid sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Like last night.
Like last night, this out of nowhere, this little thunderstorm came rolling through.
Yep.
Freshened things up a little bit. And that was actually liquid moonlight because it was after dark. But it's always sunny at the beach. Sometimes that liquid is actually frozen, which is a whole nother story. We don't get a lot of snow down here, and it's huge drama when we do. Because no one knows what to do except go to the grocery store.
And buy all the milk and all the bread.
All of it.
It's all gone. Not
So,
sure why. Those are the two items that are always gone. But
right. So, but this episode, welcome to episode 4. We're going to be here talking about things to do with kids at the beach.
So if you've got your grandkid or your own kid, and I know a lot of you have grandkids, and you're going, what do I do with them? They're coming to visit. So
That's right. And
dive
after
in.
a couple of days of digging sand castles and getting sunburnt and chafed and being super crowded on the beach, you're going, all right, we need to do something else. What is here? And so we have broken this down. We have a long list of these. And the list will be in the comments on YouTube, in the description, on YouTube. The list will actually, when we post this to our Instagram, which is the Dailey Duo Podcast, the list will also be published there. So you don't have to write it down and maybe just listen for something you want. But before we get into that, we need to let you know that this podcast is sponsored by Dailey Dailey Real Estate. We are the Dailey and Dailey of Dailey Dailey Real Estate. And if you are buying or selling at the beach, we think that you should have the best representation, and we think that's us right here at Dailey Dailey.
Because we live here.
So, and that's right. And so we've been in business for 22 years, since 2004.
Yes.
Dailey Dailey Real Estate.
And we actually love living here, and we love this area, and we've spent time
Right. Okay.
being able to tell you about this area.
So we're getting to it. So these are the things, fun things to do, and this is not an exhaustive list. None of these are sponsored by us, and so if you think we forgot something, man, shoot us a message on Instagram. Let us know. We'll do another episode updating this. But we're going to talk about things to do when it's sunny first.
Okay, let's just break it down real quick. So we not only have raised 3 kids here, now we have 3 grandkids here. So we have a little niche on what to do.
Okay. All right. So, honey, tell me about the Pirates of Lewis.
Okay.
I mean, who knew?
So cool. So you can go and you could be on this pirate ship in Lewis, and you can do like a full-blown like sword fight with your kids or grandkids. And it's just so adorable. Oh, and then they shoot cannonballs.
Cannonballs,
I think
which
they're
are
actually
water
just water
balloons.
But how fun. So that's in downtown Lewis.
There you go. And so they do tours probably just about every day. You can just Google Pirates of Lewis and figure out exactly when they go and go out there. They take you out into Lewis Harbor on a boat that looks remotely like a pirate ship. You have to use a little bit of your imagination, drive you around, and it's
and they let
really
you dress
fun
up too. There's also costumes involved.
Of course, because everybody needs to be a pirate.
I mean, come on, just for a day.
All right. Let's say you want to stay in Rehoboth and you're looking for things that are on a budget. We're going to talk about 2 public parks. One is the Silver Lake Tot Lot.
Yes. So if you are on, what did you say, the eastern side, right? The eastern side of Silver Lake.
The southern
Side. There is a beautiful park that is not very much known to most people. So if you've got small kids, it's a great park for you. So I'm saying like under 10.
Okay.
And it's so pretty, very well taken care of.
Right. And it's in a beautiful spot
Yes.
of Rehoboth. So that's one. And the other one is the Grove Street Park.
And Grove Street Park, I mean, obviously everyone can see it. You're going to drive right into Rehoboth. It's right there.
It's right behind the old train station, which is where the Chamber of Commerce operates out of. You're going to go past the Rehoboth Museum, which is on the canal on the left as you're coming in. And then you'll see the train station, and right behind that is Grove Park.
And it is of all ages. I mean, I've seen adults work out there. There's actually like little workout stations if you wanted to do that. And little kids to big kids will enjoy it. And they actually, I believe it's on Wednesdays, teach an art class for little kids. So that's a thing to check out. And it's free.
Free. And it also has the Rehoboth Farmers Market.
Which is amazing. And sometimes there's alpacas. Sometimes.
Right. And you can pet the alpacas. They're not selling the alpacas. I mean, I guess they kind of would, right?
I don't think they sell
Can we have an alpaca? Most HOAs do not allow
sure HO would not
for
not involve
that
us.
type of animal, including ours where we live. So,
but they've got flowers. They've got everything that you can even imagine that you can get at that farmer's market, and that is every Tuesday.
Wonderful. Okay, so that is Grove Street Park. So moving on, we're going to go a little bit further south. What if you want to do something in the evening? I bet people didn't know that you can reserve and have a bonfire set up for you by Dewey Beach.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can do that in Dewey, and you can also do that in Lewis. I mean, there's 2 different locations that you can do that. And
who hasn't wanted to ever just have a bonfire on the beach? Doesn't that just seem
like
so
bring your whole
ideal?
family, set up a bonfire, and awesome. And then also in Dewey, they do have a movie night once a week for children.
Yep, they set up a big screen and they play a movie. And so the bonfire is the best thing to do is to go through the Dewey Beach Surf Shop. They're going to set up the whole thing. They're going to get the permit. They're going to set it up for you. They're going to clean it up for you because you're on vacation and nobody wants to deal with that stuff. And who brings firewood on a vacation to the beach, right?
I mean, I'm sure there's someone.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you just never know. But if you didn't bring your firewood to your beach vacation and you want to still have a bonfire.
But you still have to get a permit. Nobody can actually just set it up.
The Dewey Beach is going to take care of all that for you, the surf shop. So what about Cape and Lopin State Park?
Okay, so that's a great place to take your kids on or grandkids, whatever. So there's nature walks that you can go on, but there's also like a whole like bird
watching
It's
sanctuary
arbitration.
No, it's not arbitration.
What is it?
Ornithology would be birds. Arboretum.
Thank you. That's what
That's not birds, that's plants.
Okay, anyway, there's a whole bird section.
There's a big nature center. If you're into nature, which obviously since we're tossing around these terms we don't understand.
Yeah, but
we're not into nature.
I thought it was super cool if you wanted to take and have them learn, a kid, a grandkid, anyone. And it's super awesome. But you can also go on walks, trails. You can camp there as well.
There you go. They do have campsites, and they usually get a pretty good ocean breeze, so it's not unbearable. All the bugs are fierce.
And you're right off the bike trail, so you can bike from there to Rehoboth to Milton.
Right. And the Cape State Park does have a guarded section of the beach, so you can get there if you want to get away from the boardwalk. They have a snack bar in the parking area of that guarded section of the beach. And bathrooms, so that you can just enjoy the beach and the water with a very different feel because the ocean is there, but you're not right behind the boardwalk and you're not getting harassed to go buy, Thrasher's fries or whatever by your kids or your grandkids.
And if you get up really, really early, you might be able to find some really cool beach class.
Well, there you go. Beach class. So the park opens at sunrise.
Horseshoe crabs.
Lots of horseshoe crabs.
Yikes.
All right. So this is the interesting part is now all of a sudden we're experiencing liquid sunshine. So we want to come up with some things. And you remember that panic as a parent? Like, oh my gosh, it's raining and we're on vacation. Mm-hmm. You're like, what are we going to do? We're going to have complete revolt. It's going to be terrible. And so you've got to have a plan. So we're going to give you that plan. So why don't you talk about Shall We Bounce?
Oh my gosh, Shall We Bounce is so much fun. I actually enjoy it and was super glad that I had grandkids. So
what
I
is
could actually go there. So it is a trampoline park inside. And then They've got a play place. They've got games. So if your kid just wants to play video games the whole entire time, then that's what they can do.
Done.
But the trampoline park is so amazing, and they are actually expanding on their trampoline park. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do yet, but I know it's going to be amazing.
Right. And so when she says she loves it, she really does like to go and jump and
it's fun.
Be in the mix. And right now we're still a little rough for our grandkids. They don't want to do that. But that is a great opportunity, and that is packed out when it rains.
Yes.
What about Zelke's?
So Zelke's is more of like a themed video game park, sorry. And it is in the outlets, so you can actually park there and you don't have to pay.
Right. And then you're at the outlets, and your younger kids may not want to go to the outlets, but they might love playing some video games.
And our grandkid absolutely loves it.
Right. He had his 5th birthday party at Zelke's because he likes certain video games, and that's cool. And so that's something to do that really allows the whole family to engage, because you can do some shopping. You can go out and have the kids play some video games if that's what they're into. So that is definitely another option. How about Lefties, honey? Break Lefties down for us.
Oh, Lefties is so much fun too, as well. I'm obviously saying everything is fun, but so obviously you can play, you can bowl. And, if you're little kids, they set up the little bumpers for you. But then there's axe throwing. There is laser tag.
Laser tag. How fun.
And I think they just have added a game where you can pretend to golf.
Oh, yeah. Virtual golf.
Virtual golf, yes. That's a new one.
And they have just regular video games there, arcade-style video games.
Oh, totally.
And they also have a bar and a restaurant area.
And they have bands that play there, too.
Yeah, there's a lot going on at Lefties.
Nighttime.
In the evenings, right? If it's a rainy evening, you can go out to Lefties.
And it has a bar, so if you need a drink while you're with your kid.
Right. And the food there is really, really good.
It actually is very good.
So it does a lot of things like
Good
Chuck E.
nachos.
Cheese, but it ain't Chuck E. Cheese food. And it probably costs as much as Chuck E. Cheese, which is expensive. But there's a lot to do while you're there. And so
I
that's
nailed
important.
the knacks.
Right. And I saved her favorite for the last, and that is the Lewis Library.
Oh, yes. So, okay, if you have not ever experienced the Lewis Library, it is something everyone needs to do, because you are not only going to find things to do for your kids, your grandkids, from being born. There is like a reading program for mommy and me, and then all the way up to me. There is Mahjong group. There is, oh my gosh, a knitting group that I'm going to join. There is
I was going to join
books.
that too.
There's ESL.
Right. I think I'm good there.
I am too. But there's so many things. There's like 15 different things that you can take and join. And maybe you'll find somebody else that you would absolutely love. Oh, and Lewis and Bloom, which, if you have moved to Lewis, you know what Lewis and Bloom is. And it's all the flowers that you will see all over Lewis. And there is a group of people that volunteer and they do this. And it's such a cool thing.
Yeah. And it makes the town very pretty. Mm-hmm. And so the Lewis Library, which is just off Kings Highway as you're coming into downtown Lewis, is right there. We didn't say where Lefties was, but it's right on Route 1, just south of the Wawa, the first Wawa you're going to hit in Lewis, not the one down by Jungle Gyms or anything like that. Oh, and you know what? We should pivot back and talk about some water parks for sunny day stuff. We didn't mention the water parks.
Okay, so there's 2 water parks.
Right. So tell them about Jungle Gyms.
Okay, so there's Jungle Gyms, which is a much bigger water park. I would say that I would probably not take your 2-year-old there.
Right. Wave pool.
You're going to
lazy
spend
river.
way too much money. Okay? So go to Midway for your 2-year-old. Anyway, but Jungle Gyms has got so much going on that from 4 up, you're going to have a blast. I mean, we go with our grandkids and we have a blast.
It's a lot of fun. They have water slides that go uphill.
Yes.
And if you know something about gravity, you understand that that's inherently problematic, and they get it done.
Yes.
And so if that is not your speed, or you don't want to go all the way down into Rehoboth, which is where Jungle Gyms is, just outside the entrance to
Oh,
Rehoboth.
and there is a little mini golf out there.
Right. You can go to Midway.
Which also has mini golf, and it has little race cars that you can take your kids on, or adults. I mean, hey, who cares? And it has a great water park too, but it's more feasible, and you can actually get passes there.
Right.
That are very reasonable in price.
And so those are two good water park options. Midway also has go-karts out in front of the water park and mini golf. So you can sort of do all those very traditional beachy things that you want to do while you're out there. So the bottom line is that there's a lot to do.
Yes.
At the beaches, whether it's sunny or it's rainy. And that can also be warm or cold, because people think, do I want to come down here in February if I just want to get away from where I am? And I understand, yeah, okay, it's going to be cold. But, as we've talked about in previous episodes, there's going to be a lot of things that are open, especially on the weekends in terms of dining. But there's also things that you can have the kids do, because all of our rainy day options are open year round.
Yeah, and there's some great restaurants that you can take them to, like Crooked Hammock. Kids can run around. There's all kinds of play places on that section.
Yeah. So there's definitely things to do here at the beach. And have you seen that? How have you seen that change? You've lived here for over 20 years.
Yes. And when I first moved here, there wasn't much. Like I said, there wasn't a Starbucks yet. And I was kind of shocked. And it has just grown and grown. And there is like a love here that I feel when I'm around people. It's there's a lot of retirees, and so they're not in a hurry.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe they're just kinder.
It's a lovely place.
Yes.
We
love living here.
So and there you have it. That's what to do with little ones when you're at the beach. There's a lot of great options.
There's also art camps, but I could talk about that later.
Art camps. So if you think we missed something, or you had a question about any of this, follow us on Instagram. We are the Dailey Duo Podcast on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube as well. We would love to have you be a part of the conversation. Just reach out. And we will be having an episode in the future where all we do is answer listener questions. So this was episode 4, what to do with the kiddos at the beach. I'm Scott Dailey.
And I'm Deniene Dailey.
We hope you all have a great day.
Thank you for listening.